Hey y'all, so I honestly don't think my skincare routine is anything special, but it was requested, so here we are. This is my morning skincare routine, as you guys could see. Obviously, have to wet my face. I mean, how else would you start washing your face, right? So I'm going in with the Aveeno Positively Radiant Brightening Cleanser, and I really like this cleanser. It is very gentle. As you guys would see, it doesn't really foam up a lot, but it does get my face very clean without making it tight. I have pretty dry skin, so I don't really want anything that is going to be too foamy or that is going to make my face tight. I don't like that feeling. So this cleanser is really nice. Before this, I used to use the Neutrogena makeup removing cleanser, and that was really good. Neutrogena Naturals, I think that was pretty good as well if you're looking for really gentle cleansers for your morning or even nighttime skincare routine. Pretty good options. So of course, I'm just going to rinse off my face and get ready for the second step. And of course I make a mess. Like, my name would not be Tanisha if I did not make a mess. But we got it together, don't worry. So I'm going in with the Lover's Dinner B12 Mandelic Acid Mask. Now I purchased this from Sherry Approved because I told her I was looking for an exfoliator that would be gentle enough for my sensitive skin, and she suggested this one. Now this is not something that I use daily. It is a chemical exfoliant, even though mandelic acid is a pretty gentle exfoliating acid. It, of course, when the first time I used it, it actually burned, but my skin got accustomed to it. And I only apply this particular mask on a Sunday. I do it once a week, kind of just as a maintenance kind of thing. And yeah, I make sure to get it all over my face, and I especially try to get it on like the underside of my nose where it tends to get a lot of whiteheads. So I really try to concentrate it in the areas that I really think my face could use that exfoliating power. And that is supposed to be 15 minutes and not 51. That is how long I leave it on. And it kind of dries up a little bit. It doesn't get tight or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. But I only leave it on for 15 minutes and then I rinse it off. The one thing I would say I don't like about this mask is that it doesn't have directions. So I kind of just had to Google it and use my best guess as to how long I want to leave it on. So now I am just patting my face dry with a clean paper towel. I try not to use my regular towel. I mean, there are times that I use it because, I mean, it's there and I'm drying my skin, but I try my best if I am in the mood. And this is just a close-up showing you what my clean exfoliated skin looks like. I do have some dark marks, but we will get into what I'm using to kind of get rid of that. I do have some texture as well, which is what the exfoliating mask is supposed to help with. So now I'm going to be using, I don't have like a dedicated toner. If you guys have one that you really recommend, then you can let me know, but I just use rose water that I purchased from Pennywise. It's really inexpensive, and I mean, it keeps my face nice and hydrated. I don't know what else a toner is supposed to do, really. And then I'm moving on to the Vitamin C Serum. I also purchased this from Sherry Approved. This is actually my third box, and I was waiting on getting this package to film this video. This is actually my third one of these. I really like how easily it goes on. It doesn't go on sticky, and I do think it has helped to brighten my dark marks and even my overall complexion. I think on my Instagram I had posted like a before and after to see, so you guys could see what or how it worked over, like, I think it's been close to a year I've been using it now, and it really works lovely. I used to have this dark patch on the side of my face. I don't know if it's hereditary or not, but you can't barely see it anymore since I've been using this vitamin C mask. So definitely, if you are struggling with dark marks, it's something to look into. So now I am going in with my moisturizer. In the morning, I try to do cleanser, toner, vitamin C serum, and then my daily moisturizer. As you can see, I'm using Aveeno again. I am looking to switch up my line of products just because I recently found out that Aveeno is owned by Johnson & Johnson, and they just have a really sore spot in my mind. So I'm looking to switch out. So if you guys have any recommendations for moisturizers, then let me know. But this one is not to say that it doesn't work, but Johnson & Johnson just have a really terrible track record in terms of recalling products, and I don't want to be caught up in that. And so I would just prefer to use something else that's a little more trusted over the years. So hit me up if you guys have any reasonably priced, please, recommendations for moisturizers. Thank you very much. But I really do like how it works. It works really well. It's not sticky, it's not oily, it's not greasy. It works really well. And now I'm going into sunscreen. As you guys could see, I love Aveeno and I'm using SPF 70. You should use something that has a greater SPF than 45, and that gives your skin enough protection from the sun. And you definitely want to invest in a sunscreen, especially if you are trying to eliminate the look of dark marks on your face, especially if you're using a vitamin C, because vitamin C tends to be a little bit more reactive to just the sun. So you want to make sure that you have your sunscreen on, especially if you are using a vitamin C and are trying to reduce the appearance of dark pigmentation on your skin. Now, I did not intend to use this much sunscreen, but what had happened was I was trying to show you guys that you should use like 2 fingers worth of sunscreen, like a thin line of sunscreen on both of your fingers. And I kind of just put too much. So this is not like an actual accurate representation of how much sunscreen I use every day, but just make sure that you use enough that it coats your skin really nicely and gives you complete coverage. And as you guys can see, it started off really white and looking very, very scary. But as you can see, as I work it into my skin, it honestly disappears really well and you don't get that white cast. I was really annoyed to find out that Johnson & Johnson made this, because I really do like this sunscreen, because others that I've tried tend to leave a white cast on my dark skin. This doesn't. So yeah, and that is it, you guys. That is my skincare routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this type of content, then definitely hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you all in the very next one.